Hey everybody, welcome to another con support video. Number of solutions to equations challenge. This one's probably a pretty hard one. It's like the challenge problems. So let's see how we can do on these, okay? Let me see if I can help you out. Let's go. All right, so once again, in this situation, we're just trying to think about the concept, right? The concept of the number of solutions is if the left and right side are exactly the same, right? You're going to have an infinite number of solutions because they're the same. If the left and right side are never going to be the same, you're going to get no solution, which basically means if the variable goes away when you're trying to get all the variables to one side, and you're left with a false statement, then it's going to be no solution. And then if you can get the variable by itself on one side or the other, it doesn't disappear, then it's going to be one solution. That's basically how it's going to work, okay? So it says here, which of the following equations have infinitely many solutions? Choose all answers that apply. So we're looking for the ones that have infinitely many solutions, which basically means we want the ones where the left and right side are exactly the same. Obviously, 46x minus 23 is not going to be equal to 46x plus 23, because if you try to get the 46x's to one side, they're going to go away, right? And you're going to be left with a false statement. So this one's no solution, not infinitely many. So that's wrong. This one is negative 46x minus 23 equals 46x plus 23. Now, is this a situation where the variable will even go away? No. If you were trying to get all the x's to one side, you're going to undo minus 46x by adding 46x to both sides. When you do that, you're going to end up with double 46x on the right-hand side, let's say, which means that the variable is not going to go away. So there's a solution to this problem. There's one solution to this problem. The variable is not going to go away. You're going to find out what the variable's worth. This one's 46x plus 23 is equal to 46x plus 23. This is one with the exactly same value on both sides. If you try to get all the variables to one side, they're going to go away, and you'll be left with a true statement, 23 equals 23. So this is a correct answer. This is infinitely many solutions. This one here is, if I try to get all the variables to one side, it's going to be adding 46 to both sides. The variable's not going to go away, and you're going to be left with one solution. Just find that value of x, no problem. So the only one that is infinite is going to be C. Okay, this one says, which of the following equations, I don't even need to write these down. Which of the following equations have exactly one solution? So in this case, you're just checking to see, is the variable going to go away or not? The only way it can have one solution is if you can get all the variables to one side and they're not going to go away. So what's going to happen here? You're going to add 19x to both sides. You're going to get 38x's. Is the variable going to go away? No. So this is one solution. Bada bing. This one here, you're going to add 19x to both sides. The variable's not going to go away. So guess what? It doesn't matter about anything else. The variable's not going away. One solution. This one here, you're going to add 19x to both sides. When you do that, this goes away, so does this. You're not going to have one solution. You're either going to have an infinite solution set or no solutions, because it's going to be negative 18 equals 18. That's no solution, right? It's false. So it's definitely not one solution. This one here, you got the same x on both sides. It's going to go away. It's going to cancel out, right? When you add 19x to both sides, you get 0x on both sides. You're left with a true statement here. So this one's not just one solution. This is an infinite number of solutions, right? This is infinitely many solutions. So here what we can see is the one that has only one solution is just going to be where the variable doesn't go away. That's it, A and B. Okay, this one, it says, which of the following equations have no solution? So this is one where you want the variable to disappear and left with a false statement. That's what you're looking for. Variable goes away and false statement. So first check to see if the variable is going to go away. If you take away 20x from both sides, does the variable go away? No, so that's one solution. If you take away 40x from both sides, does the variable go away? Yes. Is 40 equal to 20? No, this is no solution. Bada bing. That's one of the ones we're looking for. Here we want to get the variables to one side. We add 40x to both sides. You're going to get 60x on one side. Did the variable go away? No, this is one solution. Here you're going to add 20x to both sides. The variable will go away. But what are you left with? 40 equals 20. Does 40 equal 20? No, no solution. Great. And that's it. Those are the two that are no solution. And then last but not least, it says, which of the following equations have infinitely many solutions? Once again, you're looking for situations where the variable goes away, because if it doesn't go away, you only have one solution in this situation, right? So if the variable goes away, right, when you're trying to get to one side, and everything else is true, that's where you have infinite solution. Let's see. All right, so these are not the same x's, right? So they're not going to go away. If you add 57x to both sides, or you add 75x to both sides, nothing's canceling those x's out, right? They're going to be some number of x's on one side or the other. So that's not going to be infinite solutions. That's going to be one solution. Here, the x's are going to go away because when you add 75x to both sides, it's going to be 0x on both sides. So what are you left with? 57 equals 57. Is 57 equal to 57? Yes. This is infinite solutions. Right? X could be anything. This one, you're looking at it, you got 75x and negative 75x. They're trying to trick you on this one. It looks like they might cancel each other out, but they don't. Because if you try to undo the minus 75x, what are you going to do? You're going to add positive 75x to both sides, which means this is going to be 150x on the left-hand side, which means there's still a number of x's, which means they're not going away, right? Which means we can find the value of that x to figure out what this is going to be a solution of. What's the one solution that's going to work? So this is not infinite solutions. This will be one solution. This one here, you got 57x and then negative 75x. If you were to bring all the x's to one side, whether you bring them left or right, the variables aren't going to go away. So this is not going to be an infinite solution. So this is going to be one solution. So the answer is just B. B is the only one that's infinite. Remember, variable has to go away and left with a true state. That's it. That's how you do the problems, guys. Sorry, excuse me. Hiccups. All right.